You're eventually going to get to Ashwood and find a disrepaired Pack-a-Punch, and you're going to take that jet thruster, put it in the back of Tessie, give it a boost jump, as well as, for the first time ever, giving yourself a mobile Pack-a-Punch, which is awesome.
Oh my gosh, we're hearing Mama K like she's loving the map right now. She's looking up. What a moody, lighting situation you have throughout.
Yes. There's a lot of atmosphere in this map. It's very creepy. Each space is just very unique.
So what is the name of this location? This is Blackwater Lake. It's this old cabin that's been transported here just as everything else. This is really like a Bermuda Triangle type of area. So all manner of places from all over can show up here. And it's just cool. The really cool thing too, you'll see is there's unique zombies to each area.
Drive old Tessie to Ashwood.
Some backpackers and stuff. And
Okay, so you basically explore each part as you go along.
Really cool
that's actually helpful that they've done that.
Steve, what are some of the
so it lets you like explore each area as you go along, which I like that because it means that you basically get to have a feel of the location before you leave, which is good.
Zombies as you're driving through them. The beam attack is super powerful. It just blasts through, cuts through your enemies. It's great. There's also the DG2 turret, which we just saw. Super helpful. You get a player on top of there, help clear the hordes ahead of you. It's electric attack and chain to other enemies. It's really, really powerful, really awesome.
Kevin, this doesn't look like the cabin anymore.
Oh yeah, I think this is the beta one they're playing. This is the one we're going to get in the beta, the farm one. So they're playing the beta one, which is the Farm Pacific map. Pacific part of the map.
Lovingly referred to on
and they got the ray gun. So we're going to get to play with the ray gun, and I love it.
So the Van Dorn family, they got to the Dark Ether here. They're just a murder family. They're crazy. They took out everybody. You see the bodies hanging here. Some of them are still wriggling around and moving.
Everybody loves the ray gun, though, don't we? Like, you can't. It's almost like if you don't have the ray gun, you're never going to survive.
Vibes in there. It's terrifying. I love it.
So someone just got to Ashwood, and they're upgrading the Tessie with the Pack-a-Punch here. So they've already gotten the power up, and Ashwood is kind of our central location. It's this 1800s kind of western town that was just dropped in this place, and it's kind of right on top of this chasm. So if you look up, there's this massive bridge with a generator. It's just a really cool space. A lot.
It just makes you want to play this
combat role
so much.
Really useful.
And the best part is we get to play a survivor map in the beta this week. And we don't even know what day they're going to drop it, but we're going to be able to play it this weekend.
Combat role. So
it's great. You got to think about wall jumping.
Or during the beta, at least.
There's a lot of flopping going on.
Yeah, there is.
I hope it's going to be during the weekend because I mean.
But before we get
we're
too
gonna have
far
a great
on Ashes of the Dam, this is such a big map. I want to throw it back to Treyarch so we can learn a little bit more.
I'm joined by Anthony, Senior Lead Designer on Zombies here at Treyarch. So welcome, how you doing?
Pretty good, how you doing?
I'm very ready, I'm very excited. We've got to talk about the all-new, massive round-based zombie map. Ashes of the Damned. Tell me everything.
Oh my god, look how cool this map looks.
Around the studio, we like to call it a kind of Bermuda Triangle of these varied locations that have been host to terrible events that have caused them to be pulled into the Dark Ether.
Bad things happening all over the place, and now they're all in one central location for us to play with. Yep. It sounds perfect. Okay, so there are many locations that we're sort of dealing with and we can talk about on this map, but where do we start?
So you'll start outside of Jadis Towers, but you're definitely not in West Virginia anymore. This is a dark, ruined version of what we saw at the end of Black Ops 6. The upheaval and destruction around you really drives this home and sets the tone for what's in store. From there, you'll have two choices. One road leads to Van Dorn Farm, the other leads to Blackwater Lake Cabin.
Okay, choose your own adventure. Let's go to Farm.
Van Dorn Farm is an homage to Transit Farm ripped straight out of a horror movie. This was the home of a murderous family complete with an underground kill bunker and a barn lined with their unfortunate victims hanging from the rafters.
Extremely spooky. Okay, if we go back, let's head to the cabin. What have we got there?
Yeah, Blackwater Lake Cabin is where a famed horror director drowned his lead actress, believing her death would birth the ultimate terror. But as it so happened, the lake had other ideas.
Okay, Anthony, I appreciate you not giving away too much. There's spoiler-free territory here. What's beyond the cabin, though?
Regardless of which of these paths you take, you'll end up in the fractured southern Georgia town of Ashwood. And this is the central location of the map. Ashwood was the site of a massacre, and cracking the veil, pulling the town into the dark ether.
Oh, this is cool. Every location has such a unique sort of story piece to it.
Yeah.
And there's so much storytelling going on. What does this mean, though, that we are trapped in the dark ether?
This is super exciting because anything goes in the dark ether, and we get to go to some truly incredible places throughout our seasons as a result. We're coming out strong with Ashes of the Dam. We've got a Wonder Vehicle. We've got a moody vibe. And we know that this map will deliver that atmospheric experience that Zombies fans have been asking for.
Anthony, it sounds absolutely brilliant. It looks brilliant. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Thank you so much, mate. We've got more Zombies gameplay coming up.
We sure do, Miles. Guys, a new Zombies map means that we've got to see some new monsters. We got a little taste, but I mean, what else are we looking out for in the dark ether?
Yeah. So just going back to those Ravagers, you saw them like tearing Tessie apart. They're just little jerks. Any loot that drops, they'll immediately gravitate toward and try to eat. So you want to, little loot pigs,
these things look like the creatures from the fog in Transit.
The fog rolls in.
Look at these
really
creatures.
When these guys are all coming in at farm. Or
they're that zombie bear.
Intense. We have the Zursa here. This thing is massive. It's terrifying. It's wet and slimy. It has beehives on it that actually can detach, fly at you, and attack you with zombies, right?
Yes.
These also reveal weak points on it. You can shoot those and go for the critical damage there. But, I mean, this thing is tough. The car can't even smash through it. I mean, it's formidable.
This guy's a terror. He just harkens back to some of our earlier games where you just keep trying to run away from him, and he's unrelenting.
Yeah, unrelenting is a good way to put it. But also, we got to have a moment for the zombies because we love a pun on this show.
Yep.
Yeah, we just had to do it. Because if you go inside the building, he might not be able to get in there, but the zombies will definitely be able to get in there.
We're gonna have a zombie
something else I've been
bear.
dying to talk about, and we saw a little bit about this during our zombies reveal, is the debut of a new version of some familiar faces. I am, of course, talking about the original crew with a new look.
That's right. So this is our iconic crew, the original crew, but this is the Dark Ether version. Returning is the original voice cast, so Steve Bloom, Fred Tatasciore, and Nolan North, and we're going to be premiering Nelson Lee as Takeo this game. And so while you might recognize the crew and their personalities, they have different backstories and a different reason why they're here that we're going to
At least they brought back the returning voice actors, Nolan North.
Super cool. I also see some, more familiar faces. The OG crew won't be facing the Dark Ether alone. Steve, what other characters are joining them?
Well, we have returning from Black Ops 6, Maya, Weaver, Carver, and Gray will be here too. As you've seen in the Reckoning, they mysteriously vanished. They show up here now. They're in the Dark Ether. They're meeting up with the original crew here, and their souls are drained. They're going to have to all work together here to escape, right? So it's really cool that there's 8 operators you can choose from to get really good dialogue all together, all the different combinations. It's amazing.
I feel like narratively that's going to be just so fun because I'm thinking about how incredible some of the lines are. The writing's always on point, and just how they're going to interact together. I'm like,
yeah,
we'll be making some new friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Rick Toffin and Gray are both scientists, but very different kinds of
Very
scientists.
different kinds of science.
Awesome. Okay, we're talking about what else players can look forward to, folks. Don't forget that we have the beta starting in just 2 days. Pre-order Black Ops 7 or subscribe to select Game Pass plans.
Yeah, why did they drop in the zombies in the beta?
Starting on October 2nd. Don't forget to jump into the beta on day 2 of early access. That is when you will experience a taste of zombies. Preload
Day
the beta
2
starting tomorrow. Also, this is a fun one. The Gobblegum Monster Pack is here, but only for a limited time. Pre-order now.
Wait, so
the
we'll
Black
get
Ops 7
to
beta ends, and you'll unlock a monstrous amount of Gobblegums. The pack includes
we get a Gobblegum pack,
epic and legendary Gobblegum. That's 9 rares. That's 9 epics, and it is 10 legendaries plus 3 perkaholics. Use them in Black Ops 6 starting tomorrow. And don't forget, once you pre-order, make sure you log into Call of Duty before the end of the open beta on October 8th to claim this pack. Christopher Puckett, you've got some more Gobblegum news, don't you, sir?
Yes, I do, Miles. Look at this thing. I got the Gobblegum mini dispenser replica. It works! It's functioning! That's right, and for all those Call of Duty collector fans out there, now available for pre-order, it's the new Gobblegum replica dispenser that you could have on your desk. All fans who grab one of
they
these
said day
for their
2,
collection
didn't
will
they?
also
Day
get a
2, the
Gobblegum
beta is
machine
when we're going to get to
weapon
play,
gift
so
with the purchase,
they're
and this will
saying
be
the 3rd
perfect shelf
so
companion for your
Friday
Wunderwaffel that
we
you
get
picked
to
up
play?
last year at Next.
Is that what they're
Amazing
saying?
stuff coming out of our crew, and
So
it is more
basically
than
on
just a
Friday
display
we
piece.
get
This
to
is a
play?
working die-cast metal replica standing 12 inches tall. It can be
Oh,
loaded
man.
with standard gumballs, adding an interactive touch to your collection.
Right?
With Black Ops 7 launch around the corner comes a new chapter in the zombies story. The
Yeah, I
perfect
know.
time
That
to
sounds
grab a new
exciting, though,
addition to your Call of
if they
Duty
meant
collection.
what they said
Only available on
about the zombies
shop.callofduty.com
Survivor
while
dropping
supplies
day
last, and
2.
you can win it right
Which
now.
is
You got
Friday
no
the
money,
3rd,
no problem.
basically
Head on
this
over to
coming
X
Friday.
and post with the hashtags on your screen, and you'll be entered to win one of the 3 half-scale collectibles. Or simply use the QR code on your screen. It'll take you directly to the post. Easy stuff. Now, let's listen in on how our creators are enjoying this massive map.
Mr. Darley GD. Yeah, I tend to watch him a lot, to be fair. So it's nice to see he's here.
Alright, let's spin the box again. If we can get the ray gun or something, that'd be huge.
Oh, then get the ray gun. I bet he's gonna get it.
I want it.
Ah, it's so close.
SMG.
For once, I am not underwhelmed. I am whelmed.
Okay, should we open this up? Kind of intrigued. And also, there's a bin?
So this is the zombies.
The camo with the map, the purple in the back, it looks so good. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, Bello, what do you think? What do you think?
Good.
Doesn't this what you make you want to play after seeing this?
All right, let's keep driving.
Okay, we're just coming out of gameplay there, and I have to mention something because we saw one of the first pack camo there on Mama K stream.
Yeah, looks awesome. One of our best packs I think in years.
I need it. Yeah,
Not
I
the first
need
new
it.
thing, though, but we've seen something I don't think we haven't seen just yet, though, but it's a brand new perk, Kevin.
Yes.
Wisp Tea. What is that?
Wisp
So
tea.
Wisp Tea is you're trapped here. You need some friends. You need some allies wherever you
Show
get
me,
them.
show me how this
There's
thing
a lot of
works.
these wisps around, and this perk is all about kind of gaining control of one. And so
Oh,
what you have,
I
is
love
you have
that.
An ally, and once you shoot
I
enough
love
zombies, you'll
that.
summon this wisp, and it will help you kill zombies.
Can we play this
but
in
then
the
you can
beta,
augment
this
it to do all
perk?
sorts of things. So if you want to be a little bit more
Please?
defensive, you can make it help revive you.
Because this
if you
looks
go down, if
cool.
you're playing solo, it's a great ally to have. What's really cool about these wisps is when you augment them, they get different masks and different colors. So it's just very, very playful and a lot of fun.
Lots of fun. I'm excited to see those. And you know what else is new? We got a brand new ammo mod coming to Black Ops 7 Zombies at launch. Steve, what are we working with?
We have fireworks returning from Black Ops 3, but wait, it's improved. So now it's going to proc and home in on enemies with these rockets it's shooting, which it never did before.
Man,
There's
I
also
want
some really
that.
great augments like you're
I'm
seeing
gonna
here.
want that
Launch
day one
multiple
for
ones,
sure.
Spin around, take out anything in the area. It's a really good large area of effect
Oh
here.
my
Ready for
God.
this map because there's some giant spaces here.
This looks so cool. The particle effects are going wild as well.
Yeah.
In terms of out of the stuff that's returning, what players can expect, the toxic growth field upgrade is back. How's this going to work with this environment, with this huge environment that we're in?
Yeah, so Toxic Growth is one of my favorite field upgrades. It's from Cold War, and it's all about creating an area of denial. And I think, immediately
That
it can
looks
serve
cool.
as blocking down one of the pathways for
Yeah.
zombies, which is critical, right? Like being able to just say,
I love
I don't have to
that.
worry about zombies coming from that doorway for a while is
I might
clutch.
be safe here for a short period of time. Yeah.
But you can use it all sorts of ways, right? You can plant it down if you want to revive someone. As long as you're in it, all the zombies are coming at you and getting taken out. And then obviously this can be augmented as well. It can get bigger. It can brain rot zombies. It can do all sorts of cool stuff.
Whoa. Well, speaking of augments, there's some big news because all of the research that we did in Black Ops 6 on augments with the Black Ops 6 crew, it's coming with us to Black Ops 7, right?
That's right. It's not like you forgot what you did.
Yeah.
And now that we're in here, we're unlocking additional, branches of science.
Yeah, new
So
science.
We're expanding the augments so you can actually earn an additional major and minor augment for all content. And you can even unlock an additional second miner slot.
Whoa!
So in total, 192 augments to experiment with, and a lot of these are pretty big, like game changers with some of the older content. So like stamina up, you can fire while sprinting. You know, there's a Vulturade augment that automatically applies armor plates to your armor, so you don't have to manually plate.
I'm so excited about that one.
One of my favorites.
Reactive plates.
Oh yeah, yeah. Is Ether Shroud is you create an after image
this
serves as a decoy, so all the
zombies is going to be cooking. Zombies is going to be cooking.
Re-equip and shoot them.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh, so much choice. We have to be seeing some new stuff. You know, we've seen the trailer, we've seen a hint of what may be a new wonder weapon, gentlemen. Let's take a look at the Necrofluid Gauntlet. Steve, what the hell is this?
That's a perfect question.
What is this? Great question. Yeah, this is an awesome weapon, a new wonder weapon for the map here. It is this weapon of unknown origin. It showed up in the dark ether here as well. We don't know where it comes from, but you can harness the powers of it here. It has a great melee attack with the claws on it, but it also harnesses this black viscous liquid here that you can manipulate, so you can fire that out. It goes through enemies. You can recall that back as you're doing that. It'll actually also pull in items, power-ups, and damage enemies on the way, but it also refills the ammo into the weapon, which is completely amazing, right? It's really fun.
What?
If you manage it well, you're never going to run out of ammo.
What the weapon is crazy.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting. Well, maybe we'll find out where it came from or how it got there. I'm excited to use it either way. But in addition to round-based zombies, we're also bringing survival maps back from Black Ops 2. So last week, we went to Treyarch to learn about what's headed to survival.
Anthony, welcome back. Let's talk about survival maps. We mentioned Van Dorn Farm earlier, and this is the first survival map coming to the game, and it's the first time Treyarch is bringing survival to zombies since Black Ops 2.
Yeah, that's right. Van Dorn Farm from Ashes to the Dam will be our first survival map of many. This focused area of the full map is all about staying alive with what you've got. No main quest, no frills. You'll be able to play it during the beta, and you can expect more survival locations based on our round-based maps coming post-launch.
Wow, okay, cool. So confirming we will get more of these post-launch. That sounds like the perfect option for people who want to warm up and maybe vibe with friends before jumping into the main event.
Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly. And while survival isn't as forgiving as directed mode, which is also returning, it's still a quick and easy way to jump straight into some zombies action. Of course, we'll still have our standard mode, and we're adding a new curse mode that'll make zombies even deeper and more challenging for our hardcore players. Sprinkle in some Dead Ops Arcade 4 on top of that, and we'll just have a huge experience for our players.
It sounds like a lot to play, and we cannot wait. Anthony, thank you so much. Back to the show. Plenty to digest there.